It's finally time to review the new LEGO Disney Castle. Today I'll be showing you all the things the new LEGO Disney Castle has to offer, giving you my opinion on building the set, and comparing it to the old Disney Castle. Side by side here you can see that the new LEGO Disney Castle has a lot of differences appearance-wise to the old LEGO Disney Castle. The most obvious is the color scheme. Let's take a closer look at all of the details in the new LEGO Disney Castle build. I want to start by talking about the insane amount of gold pieces used on this build. When you compare that to the price per piece, it's a really good deal for all the different metallic pieces that you're getting. It also adds a lot of detail to the build and gives it that shiny luxury feel. The other color that I think adds a lot of detail to this build is the sand blue that they used for the castle towers in the front. I think that all the colors they used in this build, I know that they changed it based on what the new Disney Castle's colors are, but I think this set just really pops and just feels more saturated than the old Disney Castle colors. And I also really love the printed archer slits that go into each of the towers. I think that this is a much better build than the original Disney Castle, where it kind of had these triangular pieces that just had like printed bricks. Lastly, on the front, I love the buildable fireworks that go onto the new Disney Castle. I think that this is just an amazing touch, and I am so excited for a lighting company to light this LEGO set because I will be the first to put that in my cart. I'm just so excited to hopefully see these fireworks have some sort of lights that kind of like light up like fireworks. I don't know. They'll figure that out, but it'll look cool. Now let's take a look at the minifigures from this set. First, we have Cinderella, which I know a lot of people were looking forward to and was the first leaked minifigure. She has amazing dual molded arms and metallic printing on her dress that really shines. Her hairpiece is also pretty amazing in my opinion. Next, we have Prince Charming, and I love his hairpiece and the shoulder pads, but I think the biggest thing that they did right with this minifigure is the leg printing and the torso printing. I think that they absolutely nailed these. Next up, we have Tiana. This is the same minifigure from the Disney 100 CMF series. She has dual molded arms and an amazing print detail on her dress, especially with all the metallics. I think they really captured her dress the best, and I love that the little details like the lily pads in the dress were really brought to life. And so even though it's the same one you can get in the Disney CMF series, I don't mind having two of them. We then have Prince Naveen. He has an amazing cape and hairpiece. He has no leg printing, which is like, but his shoulder pads and the cape kind of make up for it. Now for my favorite duo of minifigures in this entire set. First, we have Rapunzel. She has amazing arm printing details and dress printed details, as well as metallic inks used in her dress. I also love her hairpiece and the ability to put flowers in her hair. It just really makes me happy how accurate it looks to the movie. Next, we have Flynn, or Eugene. This is my favorite figure of the whole entire set. Flynn looks like they literally pulled him off the screen in LEGO form. I love his face and expressions with the goatee, the messenger bag holding the crown, as well as his dual molded legs and all of his torso printing. There is only one flaw with this minifigure though.
They just can't get my nose right.
Starting off our last duo, we have Snow White. I know that a lot of people were really stoked for this minifigure, and she did not disappoint. I love the bow and her hairpiece, as well as the metallic detail put into her dress printing, as well as her dual molded arms. I just really think that this minifigure was like nailed. And last but not least, we have Prince Florian. He has an awesome dark red cape, as well as dual molded legs, and really nice torso and leg printing. Overall, I love all the figures from this set. I also think that they paired the new Disney 100 CMF series really well with this set. With that being said, let's take a look at all of the hidden details and Easter eggs that are inside the Disney Castle and potentially put their respective Disney 100 CMF series figures next to them. Starting just outside the castle on the right side, we have these different colored leaves that are flowing through the air to represent Pocahontas. This is one of my favorite Disney 100 CMF figures, so I'm really stoked that she has a place in the Disney Castle. Now moving inside, just to the left of that, we have the broom, mop, and a little water spigot coming out of the wall. This is to represent Fantasia, which, again, we have a Fantasia Mickey in the Disney 100 CMF, so I'm definitely going to be putting him in there. Definitely a good reference that was also present in the original Disney Castle. Just next to that, we have the ballroom with the ability to have two people dancing together in the middle and spinning, which is an amazing play function that I really love, as well as all of the metallic stickers that were put into this ballroom area representing each of the princesses. I know that they're stickers and they definitely kind of suck to put on, but they look really, really good. And I love the metallic shiny feel to it. Above that ballroom, we have a little secret hidden compartment, which we also had on the old Disney castle. In the old Disney castle, this secret compartment held Cinderella's shoe. In this one, it holds a camera and a printed tile of Steamboat Mickey, as well as Tinkerbell's wand. Continuing to the other side of the first floor of the castle, we have the Sword in the Stone, which is an older Disney film, which I've never seen before, but it's a cool reference for all of the OG Disney fans, and I definitely should watch that. Next to that, in this tower, we kind of have a stack of references. On the bottom, we have Ariel's fork that she combs her hair with. Above that, we have Mulan's sword and a printed 4x2 tile of Mushu. Then above that, we have a little pumpkin to represent the Cinderella and the pumpkin carriage. Moving up to the second and third floor, there are a ton of Beauty and the Beast references in these two floors. We have Lumiere on the dinner table, as well as Chip and Miss Potts in the kitchen. Then above that, we have the Enchanted Rose and Bella's library. Next to the rose in the bookshelf, we also have some other awesome Disney references. We have the magic carpet and the genie's lamp from Aladdin. We also have a 2x4 printed tile of Maui, as well as Moana's oar from Moana. Sliding to the left of that, we have Rapunzel's painting, which this was a sticker, but it was an awesome sticker to have included. I really love that this is something that they represented in the build. They also gave Rapunzel a paintbrush and a palette, so I'm really excited to pose her there with that. Continuing to move towards the top, we have Aurora's bed from Sleeping Beauty, and this is awesome again for the Disney 100 CMF series figure, so I'm definitely going to be putting her there. There's also this really cool feature with the enchanted fireplace that moves into the spinning wheel that you can turn around in the build. Definitely a cool feature. Above that, we have a very hidden poison apple from Snow White, as well as the magic mirror. And I'm definitely putting the evil queen next to the magic mirror from the Disney 100 CMF series. Last but not least, on the very top of the castle, we have a new printed 1x2 tile of Cinderella's shoe. That's all the references I saw, so definitely tell me if there's some other hidden references that I might have missed. Overall, I think the new LEGO Disney Castle was an amazing build, and I also loved how you could definitely start on two of the different parts and build with somebody. I built part of this with my wife, and we had a blast watching a bunch of Disney movies, especially Princess and the Frog, Rapunzel, and Snow White that are all in this set. I was somebody that just got into LEGO and was considering buying the old Disney Castle before it retired, but I'm glad that I didn't, and I ended up waiting for them to remake it. If you have the old Disney Castle, by no means do you need to buy the new one, but I do think that the new one has its own benefits and perks, and it has a lot better details than the older castle, and I also think that it just looks better from the front, in my opinion. If you also have the same opinion and you want to have both castles and you don't want to display both as castles, there's always this rebrickable model of the costume shop that you can kind of turn into your city, or you can put it next to the castle and start to build your own little Disney World, which might be cool. But if you missed out on the original Disney Castle like me, I would definitely recommend picking this one up. The price per piece is really great on this set, especially with all of the printed pieces, the metallic pieces that are included, and just the building process was really, really fun to go through, and it was a very enjoyable set. Tell me in the comments below if you're going to be picking up the new LEGO Disney Castle. If you've built it, what are your thoughts? Or if you have the old Disney Castle, why you like it potentially more than the new one. Also, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe down below. We're almost at 1,000 subs, so let's try to get there. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for all of the support and all the love. And until next time, keep building.